I say that acting is perspective shifting, I don't mean that as a metaphor. I mean it literally. I think the best actors don't simply imagine what another person would do. They begin to experience the world from that person's perspective. That's an important difference. Imagine two people walking into the same room. One sees opportunity. It's the same room. One sees opportunity, the other one sees threat. Now, nothing about the room has changed. Only the perspective has by virtue of who the person is. That's what creates behavior. That's what creates emotion. We say that this is character. As actors, our job isn't to decorate ourselves with emotions or to imitate behavior. Our job is to understand what this particular person's perspective is, how they experience the world. How do they interpret rejection? How do they experience love? How do they experience power or respond to shame? These answers don't live in the dialogue necessarily, but they do live in the person's perspective. This is one of the reasons I became interested in psychology and later neuroscience. I wanted to understand what actually changes inside a human being when they become somebody else. Because if acting is perspective shifting, then surely we should be able to understand perspective itself. The more I studied, the more convinced I became that perspective isn't fixed. It changes. It can be developed and it can be trained. That's incredibly exciting because it means that acting isn't reserved for a gifted few. It's a skill, a very demanding skill, but a skill nonetheless. For me, that's the essence of acting. Not pretending, not performing, learning to hold another person's perspective so completely that their words begin to feel like they are your own.